to the Twitch grind that these Twitch grinders are doing every single day. It's insane. Behind me, we're going to talk about this article that's up on Reddit right now. This post that's up on Reddit got 1,100 upvotes. Here's the title. I just streamed for 14 hours without a single person clicking into my stream except my friend. I've seen so many stories of streamers that are going live to nobody and grinding non-stop on Twitch, hoping that somehow, like some sort of magic, it's going to work out. We have to talk about this mindset. We have to talk about this strategy. It does not work, but there is a way out. All those answers. Tune into the very end of the podcast to hear the entire strategy. Streamers, it's ready for you right now. Let's go. This video is sponsored by Restream. Why live stream to one platform when you can simultaneously live stream to every platform to discover new audiences faster using Restream.io? Okay, so the first thing that we need to do here is we need to take a look at the actual post itself, read through it, and talk about this sort of mentality. I don't want to just talk about it abstractly. This is a real streamer with their real struggles, and I'm not here to laugh at them, to laugh at their misfortune, to laugh at the fact that they have very little viewers. That's not the point of this. The point of this is to detail the flaw in the strategy and this mindset so that you guys, streamers that are trying to grow, trying to get above 0 viewers to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100, there's a strategy that you can use today to accomplish this as fast as possible. Here's the post. It says, yeah, stream Tarkov for 14 hours. Doesn't really even matter where I did on stream. Not a single person watched, lol. My title game was really weak, that's probably a big part of it, but I'm not bothered by it. I just had fun streaming with no viewers. So what's the longest that you've ever gone without watching? Well, guys, there's a whole stream of threads of people describing their experiences of streaming to nobody, grinding to nobody on Twitch. There's 10.5 million streamers on Twitch. The vast majority of them are getting very little viewership on the platform. They're actually the vast majority of them are under 5 viewers. I mean, stream for like here's one from I'm just randomly choosing here. Stream for like 220 hours in 3 weeks. Half of it was to no one. Streamed for 3 12-hour streams in a row to 0 people. 220 hours in 3 weeks. Half of it was to no one. Streamed 3 12-hour streams in a row to 0 people. I could go on and on and on, but I don't want to call these people out. That's not the point of this stream. The point of this stream is to talk about how you get out of the 0 viewer deficit. How do you get out of the 1 viewer standpoint? How do you get from 2, 3, 4, 5 viewers and then grow from there? And there's 2 ways to do it. So method number 1 is you need to be on platforms that have discoverability. Twitch is my favorite live streaming platform at the moment because it does not have an algorithm. So what do I mean by that? When people follow you on Twitch, they actually get your notification. You don't have to punch through an algorithm with a sick clickbait thumbnail. You don't have to punch through the algorithm with an insane title, and you don't have to do crazy metadata before you go live and what have you. Twitch is great because it's got an algorithm where people, if they follow you, they will get the notification that you're going live. You don't have to punch through an algorithm. But there is 0 discoverability there. So how do you make Twitch work? You make Twitch work by also streaming, by multi-streaming, by restreaming on multiple other platforms at the same time. If you don't believe me, I've gone from 0 on my live streams. I've now got 47 concurrent viewers right now firing up randomly in the afternoon here because I'm currently multi-streaming on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook right now, all at the same time. If I was streaming on just one of those platforms at the moment, I'd have maybe 5 to 10 viewers. If I was streaming here, I'll just show you my dashboard right now. Here it is. Take a look. Don't just take my word for it. Here it is literally right now. I'm restreaming to multiple. Now, if I was only streaming to Twitch right now, I would only have 3 viewers. Let me show you. If I was streaming to Twitch right now, I would only have 3 viewers. If I was only streaming to Periscope right now, I would only have 37 viewers. If I was only streaming to YouTube right now, I would only have 15 viewers. But because I'm streaming to all of them at the same time, I currently have 50 concurrent viewers, all of you guys right here. Do you see the power of restreaming and multi-streaming? And this doesn't even take my Facebook viewers into account. They're not listed here because it's a custom RTMP. So the whole point of this strategy, Twitch has no discoverability on its platform at all, other than like raids and maybe if you simmer up to the top of the list. But Facebook has an algorithm that can push your content. YouTube has an algorithm that can push your content. And Twitter even has some limited sharing mechanics where you can retweet a stream and share a stream and get discovered. So if you're streaming on all of them at the exact same time, what you can do is you can tell everyone, and if you enjoy the stream, I'm going to be playing exclusively with people that are on Twitch today. Come join me on Twitch, come join the conversation on Twitch, and then you link to your Twitch in the description of your stream. That's what I'm doing today. You can go follow me on Twitch. I would like it if you did, because I want people to be on Twitch, and you guys need to want people to be on Twitch too. But in order to maximize your time, in order to maximize your effort, and in order to get the maximum yield for the time that you're putting into streaming, going exclusive on one platform is about the dumbest thing you could possibly do. Nearly every single major brand, actually literally every single major brand in the entire world that's big, Coca-Cola, Nike, Under Armour, you name it, every pop celebrity, you name it, has a multi-platform strategy to market their products. That's how you reach scale. That's how you reach the most people possible. That's how you have the biggest impact. So this whole mindset that I'm just going to focus on one thing, and somehow if I put more time, somehow if I stream more, somehow if I go from 10 hours to 20 hours to 30 hours to 50 hours to, in this case, literally look at it right in front of your eyes. Look at it in front of your eyes. This guy said, I'm going to stream for 220 hours, and somehow I'm going to make it. At a certain point, you have to say to yourself, this isn't working. At a certain point, you have to say to yourself, I need to change up the strategy. And so multi-streaming is one of the ways to do that. Obviously, this podcast is sponsored by Restream. A lot of people think I'm biased for that reason. I've been using Restream for 5 years, 4 years prior to them sponsoring me. Restreaming works, and on the Digital Podcast, we talk about it all the time. We show our numbers of how we're growing on YouTube and Twitch and Facebook and Periscope at the same time. That's the first method we're talking about today. The second method I want to talk about today is building your YouTube channel with videos. So not streaming to YouTube, but building your YouTube channel with videos. I wasn't planning on showing this, but I'm just going to literally pull it up right now and just show you my analytics on my YouTube channel to show you the power of YouTube search. So there is a lot of content, or there's a lot of people on the internet right now that are saying that YouTube search is dead. They think that YouTube SEO is dead. You can't make SEO content anymore. It can't get you any views on your channel. So let me just show you some examples of that not being true, literally on my channel. And so what I like to do is I like to show you facts, and you guys can take these facts and you can apply them. See, opinions are there's a dime a dozen on terms of opinions. But facts are things that you can actually take action on. So don't just take my opinion on it. Let's just take a look at, I'm just taking a look at some of my top videos right now. This is a video that's currently at 200,000 views. On day one, you see right over here, this video only had 273 views on day one. My typical videos on my channel only get 100 to 200 views on the first day they're released. But today, the video is now at 207,000 views. Do you see how consistently it just grew over time? This video is going to be at about 600K when it's done cooking in 5 years. That's all. It's right behind my head. Check it out right here. 58% of the traffic right there, YouTube search. Streamers, are you making searchable content on YouTube and driving that traffic over to Twitch? Because that's 200 and something thousand views that you could be getting, that you could be using to grow your stream and to get viewers from YouTube over to your stream. Imagine if this guy, instead of putting 220 hours into streaming on Twitch, he instead put, let's say, 100 of those hours into making, let's say, 10 YouTube videos that are searchable. What do you think would generate more results? 220 hours streaming or 10 searchable YouTube, 220 hours streaming to literally 0 people, or 10 searchable YouTube videos that could potentially get tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of views, where you say at the end of every video, and if you want to join me on Twitch, I'm live every single weekday, link in the description below. Which strategy do you think is going to work better? Which do you think is a better investment of your time? Let me just show you another one. That's just one video. Here's another one. I did this one on Facebook Gaming like 2 years ago. On the first 2 days that this video is released, it only got 143 views. So people sometimes laugh at these strategies. They're like, your videos are barely getting any views. Yeah, look at it go up over time. Boom, 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 boom. 150,000. Boom, 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 boom. 400,000. Boom, 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 boom. 600,000. Boom, 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 boom. 700,000. Boom, 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 boom. 818,000 today. You know this bad boy's gonna crack 1 million views. Oh, and what's that traffic source on this video? YouTube search, 74%. Look at that. Looks like YouTube search is dead. So if you're streaming a game and you create guide videos, if you create guide videos for that particular game, beginner guide videos, how to use such and such gun, how to beat the first boss, how to make the most money the fastest, etc. All the search terms that people are going to be searching for those games. And at the end of your video, you say, and follow me on Twitch. Come over and ask me more questions about strategy. I'm happy to answer your questions about this game. I have a very healthy community, and I love helping people succeed in this game. Link in the description below. You take those tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of views you're getting on YouTube, and you send them over to Twitch. What's going to yield bigger results? Putting in 200 hours to stream to nobody, or putting 200 hours into making searchable content where YouTube's algorithm is going to do the heavy lifting for you, where YouTube's algorithm is going to do the work for you. Let me just show you another example. I like showing tangible examples of this stuff working, okay? So I made out of nowhere as an experiment. You guys are going to be like, what? Out of nowhere. My channel is not gaming. Out of nowhere, I decided that I was going to make Minecraft Dungeons videos just to see, with a channel with no Minecraft audience at all, with content not even related at all to Minecraft. I decided, you know what? I'm going to see if I can just get a bunch of views off of Minecraft out of nowhere. So I made 8 videos as a test, the 8 videos that you see behind me. And in these 8 videos, I spent 30 minutes producing each of them. So I spent a total of about 4 hours actually recording these 8 videos behind me, and then maybe another 4 hours on metadata. So a total of an 8-hour investment on 8 videos. Totally random video game, no subscribers for that game whatsoever, out of freaking nowhere on my channel. I have no audience for Minecraft, right? Take a look at the results. 66,000 views. 3,000 views, 13,000 views, 18,000 views, 5,000 views, 51,000 views, 16,000 views, 20,000 views, out of nowhere. So people that say, you can't grow on YouTube, Awall, you can't grow on YouTube. What are you talking about? You can't grow on YouTube. I released these out of nowhere and got audience off of this game. My channel has nothing to do with Minecraft. I just made searchable SEO videos for this particular game, for Minecraft Dungeons. And look at this. On the first day that it was released, I ended up getting 1,500 views on this video. And through the power of YouTube search, it spiked up to 48,000 views and eventually is at 50,000. And what's the traffic source on that? YouTube search. Gaming example for you right there on my channel. Okay? So the whole point of this is to open your eyes. Grinders, to open your eyes, folks that are focusing super heavy on putting more hours into streaming. More hours into streaming does not equal more success. You are probably not going to break out of that 0 viewer, 1 viewer, 2 viewer cycle that you're stuck in, that 5 viewer, that 10 viewer, that 20 viewer cycle you're stuck in if you're only streaming to one platform. You need to multi-stream, and Restream is the way to do that. There's a link in the description of the YouTube video, my affiliate link to Restream, and I got a 30% discount in there. Use Restream. It works. The second method we talked about was doing searchable YouTube videos with only one call to action, which is to follow on Twitch. That YouTube channel will act as a non-stop battery, like the sun, with the power of fusion, sending traffic over and over and over and over and over again 24/7 to your Twitch channel for you. So you don't have to tweet about it, you don't have to promote it on your Instagram, you don't have to do all these other promotional methods. It's just sending traffic over to Twitch. Non-freaking stop. That sounds pretty good, right? Look, if you guys want to talk about this and other strategies, I've got a $1 group coaching session going tonight. I normally charge $150. I'm going to pop the link in chat right now. Gotmy.com/Awall. $1. I normally charge $150. $1 coaching session. There's now 4 seats left in this thing for tonight. I just opened it up. If you want to jump in here, this is it. Come talk to me about your strategy. Let me type it in here. Coaching. Come talk to me about your strategy. It is literally $1. No questions asked. There's no hook. There's no catch. I just coach small YouTubers in here that can't afford my main coaching. Jump in here for $1, and I'm happy to coach you on your Twitch strategy and to coach you on your YouTube strategy and to help you work out what kinds of videos that you can be making. What kinds of videos can you be making to send traffic over to your Twitch channel? How can you actually build sustainable viewership? How can you build a sustainable business? That's the strategy here, my friends. Let me know if you want to know more about either of these strategies, restreaming or using the power of YouTube SEO to grow your Twitch channel. But for the love of God, please stop grinding. Please stop doing things that are not generating results for you. Please stop putting in time simply for time's sake. The idea that time is always going to equal results, or the idea that time is always going to generate more money over time, or you'll eventually get what you deserve. You won't. You aren't eventually going to get what you deserve. You aren't. And so you need to change your strategy if it's not working, okay? Please try something new. I don't want to see you guys fail over and over again, and 95% of you guys are failing and not changing your strategy. Restreaming and YouTube. I love you guys. Good luck with your streaming, and I hope you break out of sight of that cycle that's keeping your viewership low. Adios.